Zoho Campaigns lets you send mass emails to targeted lists of subscribers. You can import these subscribers from spreadsheets, third-party tools, or Zoho applications like Zoho CRM. The sync between Zoho CRM and Zoho Campaigns lets you choose exactly what information from CRM you want to pass over to Zoho Campaigns to create your segmented mailing lists. Zoho Campaigns gives you lots of options for how you can send out emails. For instance, you can send a series of emails after somebody's added to a mailing list, or you can send emails based on the actions recipients take, like whether they opened, clicked, or ignored the last email in your series. Zoho Campaigns lets you build emails by drag and drop. I can just drag on a layout and then start changing out the content. Campaigns lets you add in images and reformat them, use pre-made elements like headings, control your fonts, and add in buttons and control their colors and how they look. You can also merge data from Zoho CRM and put it into your emails. For instance, if I wanted to address each contact by name in the heading of my email, I could just write "Dear," and then come over to the merge tags and insert their first name. When the email gets sent out, instead of this little code snippet appearing here, it would look something like this. After building my email, I can see how it will look on mobile and on the desktop. I can also send out a test email to make sure everything looks correct before I send it to my entire list. When you set up the campaign CRM integration, you'll get a report inside Zoho CRM about each campaign you send out. Here you can see things like how many leads and contacts received your campaign, and how much revenue is generated and in the pipeline from your campaigns. You can click on the email to see how it looked, and you can see how many of the emails were delivered, opened, and clicked by the contacts who received it. If you want to see a list of exactly which customers received the email campaign, you can just click on the contacts list. The most advanced way to collect lead information is with Zoho Forms. Zoho Forms gives you more choice over the fields that you put into your forms. For example, you can have file uploads, collect payment information, or collect signatures. With Zoho Forms, you can also put rules in your forms and create branching logic. Zoho Forms has a bunch of different themes that you can choose from, but you can also customize the look of your form by going into the settings and changing how any individual piece of it looks. Zoho Forms can be integrated into Zoho CRM and a bunch of other Zoho applications as well. When you build a form in Zoho Forms, you can share it several ways. You can give people the link, embed it in your website builder, and you can even track UTM parameters that are included on your website. You can build a web form in CRM that collects information and puts it directly into your leads module. CRM web forms let you drag on any of the fields that already exist in your CRM module. And you can choose which fields are required, or you can mark fields as hidden for doing things like collecting the lead source. When you're finished configuring your web form, CRM will generate source code for you, which you can then copy and embed onto your website builder.
You can use Zoho Social to drive more organic leads from all of your social media networks without having to post to every network individually. Using social, you can post to all of your social media accounts at once. Zoho Social will automatically shorten your links with its built-in link shortener. If there's a specific time and day you want to post it, you can use the schedule feature. If you're preparing several posts at once, you can queue them based on either when your brand likes to publish to keep things consistent, or when your audience is most active. Now this post has been sent out to all of your social media accounts. You can also monitor your social media from the Monitor module. You can track activity from your leads and contacts in CRM, keep tabs on your mentions and messages on social media, and even keep track of what similar companies are doing with social media. Social media activity can also be added to CRM or Desk. Using the live chat feature on Zoho SalesIQ, you can reach out to customers to offer them any service or answer any questions they might have on your website. While a customer is browsing your website, they can click on the SalesIQ icon if they have any questions. If an agent is available, they can live chat using this feature, or they can simply leave a message to be responded to later. On SalesIQ, you can monitor any visitors to your page. If they've visited your page before and given you their information, then they will show up by name. Once a visitor has landed on your page, you can either send them a message yourself, or they can send you a message asking for help. The agent will then be notified in SalesIQ and can begin live chatting with the customer. The screen also lets you both view and edit information about this customer in CRM. From the record in CRM, you'll be able to see information about the customer, including a transcript of any chats they had in SalesIQ. You can also convert this chat to a ticket in Desk so your support team can take a look at it later. SalesIQ can be embedded either on a website from Zoho Sites or any pre-existing website.
Zoho CRM lets you keep track of all of your marketing campaigns. Here you'll be able to see the revenue generated from all of the deals each campaign has generated. If you want to see a list of all of the leads, contacts, or deals that a particular campaign generated, you can also look for those here. When you're looking at a customer record in Zoho CRM, you can see information about which email campaigns they've been sent and whether they've interacted with them. You can also see information like their responses to different surveys you've sent out, and their visit history on your website if they've interacted with you using Zoho SalesIQ's live chat feature. If you integrate your Google AdWords account with Zoho CRM, you'll also be able to see things like which keywords a customer searched for when they clicked an ad that led them to your website. In the Google Ads module, you can see things like how many leads were created from your AdWords campaigns, how many converted, and how much revenue you ended up generating. The ROI calculation is done automatically by pulling in spending data from Google Ads. Zoho CRM lets you keep track of all of your marketing campaigns. Here you'll be able to see the revenue generated from all of the deals each campaign has generated. If you want to see a list of all of the leads, contacts, or deals that a particular campaign generated, you can also look for those here. To get more information about your marketing efforts, you can use the dashboards in Zoho CRM. Here you could design a lead dashboard that would show you things like the status of all of your leads, the source of all of your leads, and which of those lead sources has been most lucrative. You can customize the dashboards to show you all of the charts and KPIs that are most useful for your business. If you want even more information about your marketing efforts, you can export data across your Zoho apps or third-party apps into Zoho Analytics. Zoho Analytics can automatically generate dashboards that analyze this data and show you important KPIs, like your revenue each month and your ROI trend. You can also see things like your average lead acquisition cost over time. Zoho Analytics can also put your data into funnels, charts, pie charts, or map reports. For instance, this one here shows the customer acquisition cost for each country. But you don't just have to rely on the pre-built dashboards here either. You can use Ask Zia to generate reports by just typing what you're looking for. And then, of course, if you want to customize a report further, you could edit it from here and drag on filters, change the colors, or edit which fields you're looking at. Any dashboards you generate in Zoho Analytics will show up in the Analytics section of the Zoho One home screen, where you access all of your apps and can get an overview of your business.